Hi, my name is Tatiana Esculin, and I'm the editor-in-chief for this year.
Hi, I'm Phong, and I'm one of the managing editors for this year.
Hi, my name is Katie Stevens, and I'm the other managing editor for this school year.
Just with all of the connections I've made on the paper over the last few years, it's something that I can't imagine my high school career without. Being that I'm the editor-in-chief and being that I have brought in a whole bunch of new people this year, one of my main goals is to just make sure that they feel like they belong and to kind of bring our family together.
Maybe my years as photographer and photography editor, because I got to attend so many different interesting events with people I never would have met otherwise and experience the events alongside them while also getting to document them for the paper.
The newspaper certainly has a connection with the student body because we serve as a platform for the student voice and student body.
Probably my first year as a staff writer, because I feel like that's when I grew the most just as a person and as a journalist.
I'm looking forward to writing all types of stories, stories that really delve into the student body and what being a Stanton student is about.
You get to learn things about Stanton that you didn't really know and report on those things.
The first stage, actually thinking of the idea and thinking of how you want to put it out on paper, I think that's the hardest, and then after that you start building up on it.
It places a responsibility on me to help bring relevant issues to the student population.
That's the purpose of our paper, is to make sure that we're producing content that can relate to the student body and is also relevant to them.
Since we're transitioning to a news magazine, I'm trying to make all the section editors trying to make their designs more sophisticated and more magazine oriented.
The layout and design, that's obviously the appearance of the pages. You want your paper to look interesting or else people aren't going to pick it up, they're not going to read it.
Obviously color and visuals attract the eye.
We can have stories up to 2,000 words, so having photos, infographics, anything like that helps to break it up and keep the readers engaged.
When people open the newspaper, the first thing that you see is photos, so you have to use interesting photos and infographics that attract the readers.
I want to say that photography is my life because it's the basis of almost everything I do. There's not a single area of the newspaper that's not used. It's used in print and on social media. Words can only do so much because photos complement what you're saying. And
it's just different from words on a page, and it's another way of telling a story.
An image or a picture can really help add interest and spice up the page.
The saying a picture is worth 1,000 words really is true, and to me I feel the art piece is the most personal because you get to see the emotions going through it.
It's just something fun that I like to do in my free time, so it's nice to be able to do it for Devil's Advocate as well.
It's obviously going to come from my personal experiences at Stanton and with my friends. My friend group actually does call ourselves the Nerd Herd, which is where we actually got the title for that comic.
Digital media is going to keep us current, keep us relevant. We're working on several new projects, videos, podcasts, and we're just trying to add to the things that have gone pretty well and make them better.
So I'm in charge of the podcast this year, and we're trying to expand that part of the platform. So we're trying to get out to people who don't really read the news. So PR essentially our job is to get our newspaper out into mainstream media through Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. And then we do want to incorporate more Devil's Advocate sponsored events.
Business kind of makes sure that we have enough money to A, publish, and B, kind of expand what we do. One of the main things that we want to do is make sure that we are getting ads that are relevant to the student body. Being a part of the Devil's Advocate, it's an experience unlike any other.
It's honestly been such a great honor. I mean, I get to work with all these incredibly talented people.
It's my family. Have made a lot of connections on the newspapers.
I'm just growing to know them more and be able to work with them for an extended period of time like this, day in and day out, has just been a good experience.
The fact that it's had a continued role in my high school experience just makes it that much more important to me.